From the studios of Texas Public Radio in San Antonio, this is Classical Connections on 88.3 FM KPAC, with classical music and musicians from San Antonio, the Hill Country, all over Texas, and all over the world, every weekday from 1 to 3 p.m. Sometimes you'll even hear live performances right here on the air, and performers and directors who come in to talk about what's going on around town. Classical Connections is made possible in part by a generous grant from the Russell Hill Rogers Fund for the Arts. Right now, the music begins with this. classical music on Texas Public Radio with the Texas group, the Apollo Chamber Players, from their new album With Malice Toward None. That's the title track, written by Vietnam War veteran J. Kimo Williams and featuring Tracy Silverman, electric violinist. Wasn't that interesting stuff? Well, guess what, folks? We've got Matt Detrick, the executive and artistic director and co-founder of the Apollo Chamber Players, with us right now. Hello, Matt.
Hello, everyone. And Barry, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a kick to listen to. You got a brand new album out called With Malice Toward None. Tell us all about it.
This album is a reflection on how composers are inspired by folk music, the music of their respective cultures, as well as, a reflection also on the pandemic, what we've all been going through for the past 18 months, and, a nod to the ongoing social justice movement and the efforts to diversify classical music.
And diverse it is. It's all over the place, man.
So the title track, With Malice Toward None, like you mentioned, it was written by Kimo Williams. We became associated with him because of a commission he did with the Ethel String Quartet a number of years ago, and we're interested in commissioning something from him. And I'll tell a quick story about how we met Tracy Silverman, who's the electric violin virtuoso that we collaborated with on this particular commission. In 2016, Apollo Chamber Players, we were the quartet in residence at Youth Orchestra of San Antonio's Summer String Camp.
Yeah.
Along with Tracy Silverman.
Rosa is the best.
So, yeah, this particular commission and the collaborations that have ensued have, had their inspiration in San Antonio as we were jamming and kind of, getting to know one another.
Fantastic.
And also, we did some seminars and classes for the students that were at the camp. And it was just such a wonderful experience getting to know Tracy. We got barbecue at a mom and pop barbecue joint.
Nice.
We sat there and we ate and we talked with Tracy for 2 or 3 hours, just about music and life and how, music can be a force for good. And we just really jived on the same level. So fast forward to during the pandemic, I asked Kimo Williams to compose us this new piece. I know Kimo is a huge fan of rock music. And in fact, he was like, I think he takes inspiration from Jimi Hendrix in particular, because he saw him perform.
I was about to say, we caught the Jimi Hendrix lick there. In
I hope that'll pass any copyright issue. Those 3 notes, those 3 famous notes. And thanks.
Yes.
I'm glad you caught him, Barry. I wanted to connect all of these different strands, and I asked him to write us a piece for a string quartet and electric violin with Tracy as the solo collaborator.
Well, it's very, very fitting that the kind of multi-culti San Antonio was a hub for you guys to meet, very much like the kind of multi-culti city that is Houston. And your album now is number 2 in Amazon's hot new releases, second only to Yo-Yo Ma. That's got to feel good.
That feels great, and we're just happy to be reaching so many people, and also showcasing the diversity of, like you said, Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Dallas. I mean, Texas really is a melting pot, and it's where the rest of the country is going, as we saw in the results from the recent census. In terms of its multicultural nature.
Well, now, with all due good feeling to our good friend Yo-Yo Ma, maybe you guys will knock him out of first place and get into first place pretty soon on Amazon.
We love Yo-Yo, but maybe his time has come.
That's right. Your website is apollochamberplayers.org. The new album is called With Malice Toward None. Matt Detrick, executive and artistic director, thank you so much for joining us.
It was a pleasure to be with you, Barry. Thank you.